Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with some more Digimon ReArise. And before I get started talking about should you summon on this banner, I did want to ask you guys how does my mic sound to you guys? I just got a new mic and I changed the settings a little bit because it was a different mic. Um, but I just want to know how it sounds on your perspective. If you guys haven't watched any other video, you guys are new, please watch another video. I would really appreciate feedback as it helps me improve the channel for you guys and stuff. But with that being said, let's kind of talk about Baihumon. And I kind of already touched up and talked about Baihumon, and I already said you should summon. And yeah, definitely you should summon on this banner. You know, I already said it in the other video, in the leaks video, but this is also for those people who haven't seen that video, who didn't see that video. And yeah, you should definitely summon for Baihumon. He has a really long longevity. Like his passive lowers your opponent's power. And tech. So first of all, you're already going to be tanky off the bat. Either your opponent can't wipe unless they can cure themselves from debuffs. Like there's no way their damage is not going to be reduced. That's the difference between lowering your opponent's power and tech than increasing your own defense. Because increasing your own defense, there are Digimons that could like have the turn wipes. What is it called? Like Beelzemon. Beelzemon is very good. It has a 5-turn wipe, so if you had 50% defense for 5 turns, it's gone. The thing is that if you have a permanent defense, that's Imperial Dramon completely wipes it off. So there's that with that. That's why decreasing your opponent's power and tech is so good. Back then, like when simpler times, I was using Poopmon, the Tenacious one. It lowered your opponent's power, and I think that was the most clutchest thing against Omegamon. Like, some people at first were kind of like, it's ridiculous, but like at some point, people were really using Poopmon. Yeah, it did no damage, but it was there for that support. And that's what this guy is. This guy is like that super support, both in tech and power. Its main skill, it's not meant to do too much damage because it doesn't ignore block. It also doesn't do times crit damage. However, his ability is the leech ability, which usually, I think, if I'm correct, it penetrates shields. And if not, at least evades. I think it does evades at least. I may be wrong. I don't remember. It's been a while. Let me know down in the comments for those who do remember. But at least I know that it gets through evades. And if you could get through your opponent's evade, like first turn, do some damage, and then hit them with that poison, they can end up dead. And that's good. The thing is that the increased HP can help you too. Like, I guess better survive, assuming you don't have a DOT or fade, right? Its sub skill is a 5-turn wipe, and it also increases its own power. So you're gonna want to activate sub skill like first. It's already gonna have that power boost for itself. And if you guys don't have Beelzemon, you guys don't have Apocalypmon. Apocalypmon's kind of like rarely seen as much. Oh, for me personally, I see Beelzels everywhere, right? But I didn't get neither, so this is gonna be really good value if I manage to get him. And he's gonna be there for that support. He's gonna be that reduced buff, reduce your opponent's power, and he's also very like tanky. Like not only because of his ability, he has like good stats. I think over 3,000 in defense, and his speed is over 100 something. So he's gonna definitely be something that's gonna push your team to be first. And sometimes that kind of decides what's gonna happen. If your opponent goes first and like kicks off activating, blinds all your Digimons and removes their buffs, and then activates Leomon, like, oh, then you kind of are like in a shitty situation. But this kind of could help, assuming your opponent doesn't have it either, right? And this goes in any team. It's not type specific or anything, which means that in future teams, unless someone could do this exact same thing but better, that's when they'll get replaced. That's how I feel about Baihumon. And what about Azulongmon? I talk a lot about Baihumon. I think that's his name. Baihumon? Doesn't matter. It decreases your opponent's abnormality and then allows you to do more damage when they have statuses. The thing is that this guy kind of wants to attack when your opponent already has statuses, but its main skill kind of gives statuses. So that's a little contradicting. It has 3 evades, which is good. And its sub skill. It just gives shock 3 enemies. It's not a big deal. This guy is just meant to be in a status team just because this status abnormality, so far we've only like decreasing your opponent's status abnormality resistance. So far, only 2 Digimon have had that in their passives or subs. And now this guy has it in his passives. That means that if you have a team that's going to do that, it already starts off with an advantage. So he's good for that. He's a good Digimon. He's not a bad Digimon, but he's not going to be like the most OP. I do think he'll be very fun. If you guys come up with a really good status team, I think he'll be fun. But you need that turn wipe and all that, you know? But if you guys do that, you know, let me know. Tag me in a video or something. It'll be cool to see. And let's check out what other Digimons. This banner has a little bit more value than these damn limited banners, because these damn limited banners only introduce 2 new Digimon and then kind of throw you like really old Digimon. And there's a difference between old Digimon, old limited featured Digimon, to like these old, like, I guess, already introduced when the game started, you know? So there's that difference. It kind of pisses me off, but that's another topic I rambled in another video about. Mirage Gagumon is back. He sucks. Barbamon, I've never been a fan of. Honestly, I think he sucks. He's too much of a selfish Digimon. Alphamon, I guess, for people who want to collect the brave one. Black War Greymon's not good anymore. Magnadramon, I'm surprised I haven't seen any Magnadramons around. Because I would theoretically, next to Heavy Leomon and maybe like a Sakuyamon, like that seems like annoyance overall, you know? So I wonder, you know? Cherubimon, the calm one. We have Jessamon. Cherubimon got outclassed by him. And Machinedramon, Paidamon, Razilmon. I would be interested in trying out a Razilmon level 10, but nah, not really. What's his name? So at least these are new Digimon. So if you want, you're a collector, this gives you more value. Not that you want to pull for it. You know, you always want to pull the main new ones, strong ones out. But this is how each banner, I believe, should be. We should not be seeing Poopmons all the time. We should not be seeing Andromon, Hyandromon, and all these other Digimons that are in every single banner. It's between like 10 of them, and then 5 get put here. As you guys see, Venomiotismon, Prince Mamemon, Boltmon. And then where's the other limited banner? Right here, right? Ravemon, Edamon, Minervamon, Prince Mamemon. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like these Digimons are like weren't in a banner like, oh, this new Digimon came out. These were like, oh, these are the starting megas. They're not gonna be good, only in the beginning. Hyandro, Grand Koagumon, Prince Mamemon, Bolt, Ravemon. Like, you know, a lot of these didn't even have a lot of value when they came out, so there's that. But this banner's good. Definitely Baihumon. He is the way to go. Excellent Digimon. But yeah, let me know if you guys are gonna summon down in the comments. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Before I end it on that note, if you guys look at the JP ReArise wiki, it's gonna be down in the description. You guys could see like the strongest Digimons. Also, he's kind of like up there still in JP, someone else's ranking. So just if you guys wanted to reference that. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.